I'm all over online. I've got a big old website. It's more than 20 years old.
Okay.
Just Fiona Lake. If they Google that and photography or drones or something like that, they'll find me online.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Thanks, Fiona. You've been
Oh, thank you
fantastic
so
with your
much.
time. I love your smile.
Thank you.
Nice to
you
meet
so
you.
much.
Vic Moss.
Yes.
I'm excited to do this because I just met you. However, we speak a similar language.
Uh-huh.
It's stuff that this little organization, it's a small organization called the FAA.
Oh, that one. I think I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that they kind of have some regulations that me as a pilot have to
Yeah.
follow. However, the drone industry, aviators,
Aviators.
are required to follow rules. Let's talk about that and explain why it's important that the drone industry understands what the FAA is trying to get them to understand, and why it's a major safety concern for the aviation world, which the drone pilots are. There are
Yes.
things in the air.
Yes, they are. The FAA is a safety and education organization. They're not a punitive organization. They're not a we're coming after you organization. Although they do have that ability to do that if you mess up enough.
You don't want to get the phone
No,
call,
you
right?
don't
This
want to
phone
get
number
that
down.
phone call at all. But they want to be safe. They want pilots, drone pilots, and manned aviators, as well as recreational flyers. They want them to understand that you are putting an aircraft in the air,
That's correct.
and that it needs to be safe. You need to stay a certain level below, and manned aviation has to stay a certain level above for the most part. And that separation pretty much almost guarantees that we're not going to have too many issues with mid-air collisions, that type of stuff.
Yeah, so the FAA and air traffic control, their job is separation,
Right.
airspace separation. For those that aren't pilots, aren't drone, but might be getting interested, our airspace throughout the world is divided into categories, and these are very important in the safety of aircraft, which drones are, be able to move through and avoid each other and move safely in a coordinated event.
Right.
A lot of drone pilots were complaining when the FAA started getting involved in this, and a lot of GA pilots, general aviation, and commercial pilots were cheering
Right.
because we were concerned with, I fly small aircraft.
Okay.